Majutsu is a Japanese word. Ma is pure, jutsu, the art of. Majutsu, the pure art. But when outsiders looked at it, they saw these mages, these spellcasters, invoking special forces by doing their art. So they said, so Majutsu is conjuring forces. So Majutsu became conjurer. Okay? Majutsu was conjuring art, where a Majutsu-shi was a conjurer, a user of the pure art. Okay? So a mage, in English, Majutsu-shi in Japanese. And by the way, all that is in the Kuji-Kiri and Majutsu book. Not everything will be said tonight. Everything will be taught tonight. But the basic instructions and lists of kanji and stuff like that, this is all in the book, if you can get it. And if you don't have the money to buy it, email Corey and say, I'm broke, but I still want it. And she's going to send you the PDF file. If you're not broke and you say you're broke, you're going to have karma. Be responsible. So, you just got two documents. One is called Daikongu. Daikongu is this complex set of not so artistic but still drawn by hand set of kanji, and you have one right there. That's a Daikongu-in. That's a real one. Okay. And you have information in there that you will understand only after tonight's class. If you start reading right now, you'll say, well, that wasn't too clear. Okay? So leave it aside. You have another one which is useful kanji. And throughout the Daikongu document, there are also a few kanji, and you have their meanings here and there. So this is the only thing that will be useful for now. If you go see, well, Dai means great, and Kon is metal, and Gu is strong, and Butsu is Buddha awakened, and Shu is radiation. If you look at these and you roam through them, you might find a kanji that is interesting, okay? But I'm going to ask you to browse these documents in an hour or so, where you will pick a kanji, and then you'll pick another one. So when it will be time to select your kanji, if you like complicated stuff, you can take a very complicated kanji, but there are simple kanji with only a few lines. Take those, okay? You can take the meaning you want, but sometimes, I mean, yes, it would be fun to learn how to draw Buddha, but maybe fire is easier. Line, line, two dots, okay? So maybe you want to pick up a kanji that is more simple. So we'll get to that later. Why do we use kanji? I spoke to you of kanji because we're going to use kanji. Why do we use kanji in Majutsu? In Majutsu, the kanji transport states of being, not ideas. States of being, states of mind. Okay? So if you have a kanji for strong, the state of being strong might mean to be resolute, to have a good result. Okay? It depends on how you're going to apply it. Okay? So today we learned about charging intentions and states of being. You know, we put ourselves in a state of being and we project it into something. Okay? Remember that? And then other people were sensing this to become clairvoyant or clairsentient, to feel it. In Majutsu, what we do is gather symbols together. Each of these symbols, we took the time to meditate them so they would become empowered in us. And once a symbol is empowered, let's say a circle. Okay, so you've meditated, circle. And while you meditated on circle, you were thinking of everything, united, consolidated, brought together, okay? This kind of thing. So now when you're going to use a circle in your Majutsu, it's going to be charged with the meaning of assembling, of getting together, of unified whole. It's going to be charged with this symbol. So if you charge triangle, it's expansion, it's distributing, okay? It's all that, triangle. I'm going to tell you about shapes later on. Well, each time you're going to use a triangle in a Majutsu spell, it's going to be charged with the intention. So now you use kanji, okay? Very simple kanji. Line, line, strike, strike, fire. And in Japanese we say ka. Okay? So that's a fire spell. If I want fire to expand in this room, I will draw in midair a triangle, expansion, fire, and then ha! Come! And there's a little fire blast, a little energy of fire that just you felt a little sun. Okay? Who felt it? Who didn't? Okay, you're normal. Alright? You're the normal people. The freaks felt it. Okay, it's normal. It wasn't this big and power spell like I did at the end of the last class. Did you feel it? When I did the Butsushi. Okay? It came in. You felt a bit or not?
First time, yes.
Okay, not right now. But the first time, when I did the big one. Because why? It was much more powerful. Because last spell you saw me do, I took the time before I draw kanji and powered and bang, did the impact of the spell. Before that, you saw me, I went like this, then like this, and again a few times saying little syllables. Rin, yo, to, and so on. I used what you learned in Kuji-in to cut through illusion, to cut through the veil of reality and illusion, to interface space-time dimension, and to empower creation in an appropriate manner, in an obvious way. Okay? It's a way to interface. It's a way to tap into the matrix, the Shakti goo everywhere, the substance everywhere, to tap in this. And once I broke the stronghold of space-time dimension, then I casted my spell with 2 kanji and a triangle, and it made this Buddha radiance just wham, expand. Okay? Using Kuji-in, you draw lines in space-time continuum. There are 2 ways to draw these lines. One of them is area effect. Okay? Large. And you go like this. You cut. So the way to go is level of your shoulder and throat chakra will be right hand, brought back, and you go completely horizontally. And if you have a shoulder ailment or something that prevents you from going there and can only do like this, you go like this. It's okay. Okay? More powerful in front, but this works. Level of the heart is good. Solar plexus is good. Okay? Just in case someone has arthritis or something, that just is difficult. Okay? So, parallel. Ring. Okay? Then you will make an horizontal line. Your elbow to fingers has to be exactly in front in the middle line. So elbow is in front of the heart, and you're trying to bring it here. Okay? Up. Shoo. And you release, you extend when you're about here. Okay? So this is the area effect. Okay? It's the Kuji-Kiri cross and not the Kuji grid. Okay? Kiri means cutting the grid. Okay? But you can cut the grid in 9 separate lines, and you cut the grid in the big cross. So